He crusty out the side of his face, looking all stupid. You gotta look in the mirror. Before people ask for more money, they gotta look at themselves.
Okay, so the whole Aries Spears and DJ Vlad drama, who would have saw that coming? If you're not familiar, Aries Spears saw that DJ Vlad is paying Boosie $25,000 for interview. And apparently Aries was only getting like $4,000, and he saw an opportunity to be like, yo, I need more money. And DJ Vlad was like, nope. And then a whole big drama unveiled. Between them, relationship done. They've both been on the internet talking crap about each other. And I want to see what Joe Budden has to say about this, because Aries is a comic, right? But DJ Vlad is a YouTube guy that, pays people for interviews, and they puts out the interviews, and he's a media guy. He is a media company guy. Now, Joe Budden is a media company at this point, right? So he has probably more in common with DJ Vlad than he does Aries. But either way, business is business. But Joe Budden is familiar with this particular business, so I want to see his particular point of view on what's happening, who's wrong, who's right.
Vlad Aries Spears fight. Y'all keep finding things to talk about to make me be on Vlad's
Can somebody
side.
explain it to me? Because this one I didn't really get in the mix with like I did with the
Boosie asked Vlad for more money. They had their back and forth.
Right.
I played it for y'all.
That one I know.
Up. Boosie wanted to go from 20 to 25 or 25 to 35 or 40, whatever the numbers was. Yeah. They had their back and forth, which is warranted.
That's a pretty good chunk of change, though, for an interview. $25,000 for a couple hours. That's not bad. Listen, I'm not turning down that interview either. Whoo, $25K for 2 hours. I'm there.
Warranted because Boosie is a mega star for Vlad, and Vlad is the business owner. Typical conversation there. According to Vlad, Aries Spears pops up a few days later saying, yo, big dog, I want more money. Light of your Boosie conversation, I need more money.
But this is the thing, though. When information gets exposed, when you start comparing things, people start to think that they have more leverage sometimes than they do. Like when you see somebody else getting paid a lot of money and you don't get paid as much money, even though you were happy with the situation before that, and you're like, yo, this works out for me. I come in for a couple hours, and I think Aries was getting like $4,000 or something like that. For a couple hours, it's like, hey, 4K is 4K for 2 hours worth of work. That's not terrible, right? So he was perfectly fine to begin with on that part. But then he sees Boosie getting 25, and Aries got a little greedy. He's like, no. He's like, I need more money. It's like, basically, you just go into the boss, like, need more money. It's like, ooh, it's like, you have to, like, these types of things have to be, like, negotiated, man. You gotta go back and forth a little bit. It can't just be, you can't just go and be like, yo, I need more. But, like, well, you doing more or not? Like, are you gonna give me more? What's happening? What am I paying here for? But whatever.
Because if you're willing to give Boosie $25,000,
then I need more money.
And you might have been giving me $6,000 and some Doritos. Now I need.
So Vlad said initially he was on some Aries Spears. Get the fuck out of here with that. But he thought about it. He wanted to be professional, so he hit Aries Spears and he was like, "Yo, I'll go look at your numbers," even though he knew it wasn't anywhere near Boosie's numbers. I'll go look at your numbers, see what's going on, and then later on, let's have a conversation about it. In Vlad's story, he hit him later, said, hey, I'm home, I reviewed everything, and I'm ready to talk about it. Do you have a minute? And Aries Spears dubbed him and hit him back like, yeah, I'll talk about it whenever, at some point. So then Vlad was like, all right, fuck you, nigga.
You don't go to the dude who's actually paying out money and be disrespectful. Be like, yeah, we'll talk at some point. They, like, if you see the text messages, Vlad was like, hey, we'll talk at 5, right? He hit him up at 5, no response. He hit him up the next morning, but like, hey, you still want to talk about this? And Aries was like, yeah, at some point. Yeah, whatever. Yeah. It's like, dude, if I'm giving you money for something, if I'm giving you money to do an interview, and this is a business transaction, and you're disrespectful, guess what? I'm gonna think twice if I'm gonna continue this little transaction. I'm not gonna sit here and be disrespected over a couple $1,000. Like, nah, dude, you're not doing this to me. Like, you're not doing this to me. At that point, DJ Vlad had the leverage, but Aries Spears thought he had the leverage. At that point, it's like, oh, I'm the last one left. It's like, he's gotta pay me. And DJ Vlad was like, nah, dude, you don't come at me with this attitude. He's like, poof, pow, I'm out.
Not the nigga part, but you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Yes, that's the end. That's it.
I don't see nothing wrong there on Vlad part.
Yeah,
Me either.
Aries Spears feels like, yo, I done some of your best interviews on your platform. Everybody
That's not
left.
for him to decide.
Lord Jamal left. Boosie left. Yayo left. This is what he said. And he said everybody left. I'm the last man standing, and I feel that you should give me more money because I'm just here riding with you.
And what you might have did based on everybody else leaving is just an assumption, is leveraged yourself or thought you had more leverage than you did. And so because you think that everybody else left, now that makes you more valuable until you can ask for X.
But the part we met, like Vlad said, I went over.
Like, he has a great point. Make sure you actually have the leverage that you think you do before you go in, but like, yo, I'm gonna need a little more. He read a couple comments that said, hey, you know, oh my God, I only come here for Aries Spears, I only subscribe for him, this and that, and Aries took that to his head and just like, and flew with that, but like, oh, obviously I'm irreplaceable. DJ Vlad's got like 6 million followers, dude. He is not light work. That's not little, dude. He's got a platform. So for Aries to just automatically assume that he can pull DJ Vlad in whatever direction he wants to, oh, that's a little goofy, man. That's a little presumptuous. Like, you're fucking up that bag real quick.
Over everything. Let's have a conversation, and you dubbed it.
Yeah, that's
That's
what
where
kind
I'm
of
lost
ends to
at.
me. Yeah,
Like, you get what I'm saying? Okay, he ain't like he presented an offer and you felt like you were disrespected by the offer or something. He just said, all right, I took into consideration what you said. I ran your numbers. When can we talk?
Which is the right thing to do when you have a business. Somebody comes at you and need more money. Well, okay, let me see. Now that you have brought up a raise, let me go look at the numbers, see if it's worth it for me to give you more money, like whatever you're asking for, right? But like, hey, I gotta double check things. I thought we were cool, but now you're asking for more. I gotta look at the paperwork again. I can't just say yes just because you think you got it like that. I have to check to see if the numbers make sense. I'm running a business here. I can't just break even or into the negative just because you want more money. Doesn't work that way, man. It does not work that way.
You're the one that opened this conversation of wanting to talk.
And even that was naive. Aries Spears, you're not on the pay me more people list.
I mean,
He might think he is now, though.
That's why I'm talking to him.
but you never know what he got. No, wait.
Damn.
You never know what this nigga getting.
That's true.
So now you heard you paying somebody $25K,
And I did it for 2,500.
and I did it for $2,500.
In 2 seconds, y'all jump in with whatever y'all thoughts are. I'm shitting on Aries Spears.
He's like, you guys, hold on. I gotta talk some shit about Aries Spears for a second. He's like, hold on. Oh man, let's see.
I'm always okay with
I
that.
don't
Go
know
ahead.
what the fuck we talking about. Aries Spears, you on the list of people that should be happy to get whatever crumbs they getting.
Oh man, he's like, do not come at me with this attitude, and you are a nobody. You are a nobody asking for a lot. Yo, you better know your place.
Your name is cold as hell, especially since that Tiffany Haddish shit that we don't really talk about no more.
So apparently there's a Tiffany Haddish and Aries Spears skit that I've never seen that I'm gonna look up in a minute just to see what they're talking about, because apparently it was terrible and it killed both of them. I've never seen it, so I gotta look into this.
You cold as could be. You don't have leverage, beverage, or nothing else that rhymes with fuck leverage. Picking up the phone, hey, I need more money. Not you, Aries Spears. Sorry. The Mad TV days, long gone. Nigga, you ain't got Blistex money in your pocket.
Yo, I mean, he is not wrong. Like Aries Spears is out there always on the road. He's a pretty successful comedian, don't get me wrong. And he's funny. He is a funny dude. But at the same time, how many people are clicking on Aries Spears versus, the other guy, Boosie, that they're talking about, right? Like the relevance of who is talking about certain things. Maybe I personally click on Aries Spears because I think he's funny about things. I don't care what he's got to say about any situation, right? I go to other people for that. But if I see a little stand up from him, I'll click because I'm like, yeah, he does good impressions and I enjoyed them. I think he's funny. But to think that you have the clout that you really don't, to ask for more money and then be disrespectful, whatever, like it just doesn't translate. 2026 may not be your year, Aries.
He crusty out the side of his face, looking all stupid. You gotta look in the mirror. Before people ask for more money, they gotta look at themselves.
And say what?
Look, don't say nothing. Find the mirror, stare, gaze. Have an honest assessment about what you see. And then decide if you wanna move forward with asking for more money. Asking for more money can get real tricky. It could go quickly to, oh, there's no money. Because Vlad gonna fire him.
Joe's right. If you go up to somebody who you have a contract with, let's say I don't want to say a boss because this was like an equal relationship type of thing, but DJ Vlad is the one paying the money. So if you go to the person paying you the money for whatever you're doing and you demand a raise and are disrespectful about it, you have to be willing to lose that contract. You gotta be willing to lose that bag. If you think what you're doing is worth it versus just a little greed, it's like, well, was it right or were you a little greedy, right? Because you, at that point, you have to be willing to lose that whole thing, and which Aries, now that we know, did. Like DJ Vlad wasn't having it. You don't come to me disrespectful, but I guarantee you, Aries wasn't thinking about that. He thought that DJ Vlad was going to crumble instantly and be like, oh my God, please don't leave me. I'm nothing without you. You have to stay. Here's more money. And Vlad was like, what? Like, get out of here, dude. Absolutely not. And he smoked him. And the funny thing is now Aries looking stupid. He kind of is.
Vlad ain't gonna do nothing but fire this nigga whenever the time see fit, whenever the contract run out, all that's over with. Then what's happening with Aries Spears? Where's Aries Spears going? Sorry, Aries Spears.
Leverage is a funny thing, my nigga.
It is. It is. I'm always.
He don't have none.
I know. I don't know if he do or he don't. But
That's exactly my point. He thought that he had the leverage because he thought he was the last one and this and that. Yo, Vlad has been running this business for a long time. He knows how to run the business. Do you think he's gonna let it go just to let it be down to Aries Spears alone? Be like, oh my God, that's all I have left. Nah, dude, you go in, like, there's ups and downs. You know how to work the whole thing. You just get new talent, you get new interviews, and you move on. DJ Vlad knows what he's doing by now. He's been in business long enough to know how to maneuver that. And Aries forgot that. Thought he was everything to Vlad. Come on, bro. Come on. Really? Like, who would think that? Who in their right mind would think that if it wasn't somebody in their feeling? I wonder if it was whatever. Like he got in his feelings and it didn't work out for him.
I'm telling you he don't.
He don't.
But I'm telling him, Aries Spears, if you know Aries Spears out there, send this clip to him. Aries Spears, you don't have leverage.
I support workers getting what they deserve, and I support people not getting their labor exploited. In this situation, the exploitation of the labor depends on what the value is you're earning for the company. I don't know the numbers, but just doing a quick YouTube search, just looking at the raw data, it's very clear he shouldn't be getting Boosie money. I'm not sure he should be getting Lord Jamar money.
Damn. Dude, these interviews that are out there on DJ Vlad's channel, they're easy to see. They're easy to see. It doesn't matter. The comments almost don't matter. It's all up to the views. That's how people get paid. That's how media companies get paid. The more views you have, the more exposure, the more advertising money, this and that, sponsorships and whatever, your all rolls. But it's all based on views. And you don't even have to know the private numbers. You can just look at the public numbers and you're like, well, you're kind of at the bottom of the scale, Aries. Like, what are you doing? You're not as important as you think you are. People should be getting paid what they're worth, right? A lot of companies don't do that. They give the bare minimum. But also at the same time, you cannot be disrespectful to the person you're going for a raise for, right? Because it's not a good look. No matter what, it's not a good look.
Again, no disrespect to none of them. I'm talking about just in terms of the numbers. So
Yeah, but now if they going, You don't get none of them. You don't have no Lord Jamar.
But that
you
doesn't
don't have
make-
no Boosie.
Yeah,
you
but
don't
bro,
have no
that's
Yayo.
not how YouTube work. Like, if somebody, I'm with you. Like, if in certain things, right? Like if I'm the only dude on the team and now I got to put up 30 more shots, that's different. But the people who want to see a Boosie interview don't say, you know what, I'll just watch Aries Spears. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I don't know that because they're gone that suddenly all these new views are going to come Aries Spears' way. So, I don't, and if they do, he should get the money.
It's true. Just because all the other interviews are gone, doesn't automatically roll over onto Aries Spears carrying the whole entertainment, DJ Vlad entertainment. Like, oh my God, it's all on my shoulders. No, dude, if you're not watching Aries Spears, like if you don't care about him, you're not clicking on him. You click on people you want to watch. And obviously, like, Aries is he's not doing great. It sounds like he's being paid appropriate, or he was.
I'm not hating on him. I'm not saying he shouldn't get
They're
the money.
not coming Aries Spears' way.
No,
Of
but
course not.
But if you're one of Vlad's,
That should be a reasonable expectation.
if you're one of Vlad's guys, and all his guys left, and you sticking around, you thinking that your compensation could be higher.
And a combination of things. Like you said, yo, what if I was getting 2,500 before?
Nigga might
Right.
be getting 1,000.
Well, whatever it was. First, I found out you paying this, and they all gone,
Yeah.
which mean that frees up something.
You see, for me, there's two different conversations. Does he deserve more? Maybe. I don't know how much he makes. He could absolutely deserve more than he's getting, and I want him to get everything he deserves.
That doesn't make sense, right? Because think about it like any sports team. There's people who the players who get top dollar, and there's other people, the sixth man that doesn't get that. Just because the top man is gone doesn't mean you are automatically producing numbers and earning that money. It's the same thing. It's like, it's the roster of guys who is bringing the views. Just because the main guy is gone doesn't bump you up. No, we're just gonna find another main guy. You stay where you are at your salary level, because that's how you play. This is where you are. It's just the same thing, honestly.
I'm just saying, just because the nigga that's getting 40,000
Right,
a pop left don't mean suddenly you getting some of that.
You step
40,000.
into that.
Yeah.
There's a huge that's a huge misconception on the business owner side to assume that because everyone left, it puts you in a position to be paid more. On the business side, everybody leaving is a chance to wipe it all clean.
Yeah, start all over.
Build this from scratch
scratch.
differently.
Yeah.
Cut some overhead. Maybe get more talent for less. Like try to do
Like I said, if the talent goes, you find new talent. You don't bring up the lesser talent up to the top. No, you find other good guys. That's it. It's just the same thing, dude.
Try to do it a little different. That ain't let me pay the last nigga that's here all this money. And now, hell no. Aries Spears, you done bumped your fucking head somewhere. Sorry. And I'm rooting for you to get paid. He's a funny comic. So stand up is always there. I'm not.
Yeah.
He ain't just done.
Amazing impressionist.
Yeah, he's
Amazing.
very talented.
Amazing.
I ain't hating on him. I just,
DJ Vlad could have been right and wrong, and Aries Spears could have been right and wrong, but now that relationship is gone, and one that's gone. But I do feel like the weight is more on Aries Spears, is the way he went about things, and just the way he treated DJ Vlad. And like, dude, like you just, you know what? Once you feel disrespected by somebody, it's like, dude, I don't want to do any more business with you. I'll just go find other talent to do my show. So, and I'll move on. And it's exactly what happened. See, I feel like Joe Budden was looking at it from more of a business perspective. But like, dude, you are not that important for me to give you that money. I would rather go get other talent, more talent, new talent, than pay you more, because you are not bringing the views that you should be bringing to expect that pay raise anyway. Wipe the slate clean, and we'll reassess and we'll restructure and move on. And it's exactly what's happening. Anyway, what do you guys think? It's, dude, it's business. It is what it is. It's internet drama, and we love to see that. But in this particular situation, very few people expected DJ Vlad to come out as the party that's right, and he kind of is. Anyways, you guys, if you like this video, give it a like, subscribe. It helps the channel a lot. I appreciate it. I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.